Hey guys, welcome to How2 Outdoors. Today we are at the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Actually, we're headed up to Colton Point right now, and we're going to be fishing native brook trout in a stream that is only accessible if you walk. So got Eric with me, and he's my fisherman in the family. But Colton Point, I used to work here when I was a kid, driving dump truck when I was 18 years old, and that's a long time ago. But we're going to hit a little creek up here called 4 Mile, but first we're going to stop at the overlook up here. Beautiful place to visit, Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. And this is known as the Pine Creek Gorge. We call it the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. I used to work at this park when I was a teenager, which is kind of cool. We're going to make our way back through the state game lands now, the state forest land. Used to be an old oven from the CCC camps back in the 40s when they was developing all these game lands. See if I can find it. It's been a while since I've been there, and we need to. There comes an eagle right here, right there. See it? Oh yeah. I don't know if I can find him. There he is. That's just like American. That's just like as American as it gets, you know. Eric, what do you think, bud?
It's amazing.
It's hard to grasp how high in the air we are. There's a guy on a bicycle. I'm going to try to zoom in on him.
Tiny little guy.
He's a few miles away from us.
Wow.
Yeah. We are making our way back down these little state roads, and we're going to hit 4 Mile. I forgot the name of that stream we just went by, but it dumps into 4 Mile. Yep, that's pretty neat. Yeah, the CCC camps, way back in the day when they was developing this, they had full-time cooks, and that was an oven they built to bake everything in that they fed people with. This is the stream we're going to fish, and that valley right there actually dumps into the Grand Canyon, and there's a nice trout stream down there, and that's where we're headed. I've been fishing in a while. Eric's all ready to go, and I'm still don't even have my fishing license on. So we made it up here. What we're going to do is we're headed down Right Branch, 4 Mile Right Branch, and it's a lot smaller than the other side, but where it comes together at the big waterfall, we get down there, it's going to be pretty cool. So, all right, man, I'm about ready to go get her done. Oh, you got him, dude! First one! All right, man, you got him. Well, that's a beautiful trout, isn't it? Look at that fish. Hold him. Pretty. Pretty little trout. Whoop, and he's gone. Hey, bud. We got him. If I can get him to quit flopping, but beautiful little fish. He's probably 8 inches long. He might be 9. He's legal. All right, we gotta get him in the water. He's gonna get going. He gets into deeper water. There he goes, gone. That wedge, that's one big hole. Obviously most of the water's on that side. But you see the white water, but you see that little dip in the rocks? I would lay it halfway across that and let it sink right to the bottom. That's where the fish is.
Right in the middle of that swirl.
No. We're talking over here.
Yeah. So the water just comes out and swirls.
No, you're pointing right. look over there.
Oh, I'm saying.
In the dead water. What eyeball are you looking down? Hey! Trophy!
Boy, that's a prize winner if I ever did see one.
Where's it at? I can't even find it in the... I'll tell you what though, is that a pretty little trout? Beautiful. That's a native brookie though, man.
Well, he was little. I barely even felt him.
Yeah. But I think that little split shot on there held it long enough that he could get a hold of it. So.
Because I was throwing up in there and it was just bouncing on top of that foam.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even
sinking. That's a pretty one right there, buddy. Huh?
Yeah.
For a native trout, beautiful. That's a trophy right there. Ooh. Boy, just hit hard. Boom, 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 boom. There ain't no question about it when you get a hit. All right, we gotta get Eric unhooked and move down to the waterfalls. So. There you go. Let it sink right down. Let slack in it, Eric, and let it go right down. Just real quick, tip your pole all the way far forward as you can to drop it, let it drop right down in. And then see if he picks it up then. You get him? Hey, you got him, all right. Yep, he chawed on it, didn't he? If it's too deep, we'll... Surgery?
Keep bleeding.
All right. Maybe it'd be better if you just bit your hook off and tied another hook on it and let him go. I didn't get the release on that one, but what happened is he hooked it really deep, and instead of trying to dig it out of him, just chose to snap the hook off the line and let him go that way. 3 or 4 days, the acid in his body will, that hook will dissolve, fall right out, so he'll be safe. All right, that wasn't very pretty, but Eric's in the middle of retying, and I just threw in. This is the first hole we've caught 2 fish out of. Usually with native brookies, you catch 1 fish, it's spook, but we were up on top, so the fish didn't really see us, and we was able to catch 2. So we're gonna do some trucking. We're just gonna start hitting big holes. We're down in the canyon, and we got a long way out of here, so that's cool though.
You just miss it?
I don't know if I hooked him or not. Give me one more chance. Third time's the charm.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, that's two for me. Pretty little fish. And they are aggressive. When they hit, you ain't got to wonder if you got a hit. You got a hit, man. All right, Eric's turn again. What we're trying to do is flip-flop. Like, I'll let Eric catch the first one. It took me a half an hour to catch the second one. It took Eric 2 seconds to catch the third one. And now that's the fourth one, and now it's Eric's turn again. But there's a big hole right down in this waterfall. Long way down, buddy. Look at that hole. Just a minute here. On top of the mountain. My camera's all wet.
It's like a every cast kind of thing.
That's cool. That doesn't happen with natives very often. All right, man, before I ruin my camera, I'm trying to get us both in the screen here. This is the first time Eric's been in a wild trout area where we had to actually hike in. We've got, I guess, about a dozen trout so far. We've got a couple hours of getting out of here. But man, I tell you what, these waterfalls, you see right here, there's not a lot of people see them. You got to get off the beaten path. So, all right, man, from the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, this is How To Outdoors. I'll see you next time. God bless you, man.